What should determine the world's best police force? Welcome to Fourth Arm, where we delve into the world of crime and law enforcement. As we all know, crime is a profession for some, and for these individuals, getting caught is just a minor setback in their nefarious plans. But for the victims of their actions, the harm they inflict is all too real. That's why it's crucial for every society to have a strong and effective police force to keep its citizens safe. But what makes a police force the best in the world? Is it the latest technology at their disposal? Is it strict enforcement and severe sentences for criminals? Or is it something else entirely? As we explore the different strategies and tactics used by police forces around the globe, we'll take a closer look at the factors that determine a force's effectiveness. From community policing to innovative crime prevention techniques, we'll uncover the secrets of the world's best police forces and what exactly determines the world's best police force. Crime encompasses a wide range of actions, from corruption to violent offenses. Factors such as government corruption, flawed legal systems, and social issues contribute to high crime rates. These include poverty, inequality, unemployment, and neglect. Addressing these root causes is crucial for effective crime prevention. Corruption within government often leads to high crime rates in developing nations. To combat this, strong and well-funded law enforcement is crucial. Developed nations typically have lower crime rates and efficient police forces. Developing nations such as Venezuela, South Africa, and Afghanistan have high crime rates, while developed nations like Iceland and Japan have low crime rates. Crime rate is calculated by dividing the total number of reported crimes by the total population, then multiplying by 100,000. In some countries, the public opinion focus more on police misconduct, and some even applaud misfortune of their police officers, but ignore the neglect of their welfare, poor working condition, and environment these officers carry out their duties. Conversely, very few individuals will enroll into the police force when considered the willingness to sacrifice one's life for the safety of others in the society. Everyone in any security apparel must be accorded special privilege and appreciation for their service to humanity. They should be regarded as hero and not villain. They gaily ensure safety to lives and property from criminals. Policemen have done more of great things in the society than their shortcomings. Public support for the police is important for successful policing in the efforts to combat crime. Why there is negative public opinion of the police? Citizens may have a low trust in police due to reports of police brutality and unprofessional behavior seen on social media and in news coverage. Negative encounters with the police can lead to negative opinions of the force. Some police officers may even contribute to crime rather than preventing it. Discrimination, disrespect, and arrogance in law enforcement must be addressed through improved supervision and monitoring of officer behavior. In general, most people support the police and are satisfied with the way the police perform their duties. In some countries, police help with vehicle tire change, unlock cars, park behind vehicles for safety when cars have breakdown, rush to homes when burgled, exchange gunfire with criminals, and never solicit for bribe from motorists. Functions of the police. When it comes to keeping our communities safe, the role of law enforcement is crucial. From preventing crime before it happens, to protecting lives and property, to preserving order, the police have a wide range of responsibilities. They are the ones who are called upon to detect crime and arrest offenders, to prosecute suspects, and to identify suspects in custody. They are also the ones who are responsible for searching individuals and their belongings, responding to calls for police service, conducting investigations and follow-up on criminal activity, enforcing the law, and investigating traffic incidents. But it's not just about catching criminals, it's also about being a resource for the community. The police work tirelessly to maintain order and ensure the safety of all citizens, and in doing so, they help to create a more peaceful and prosperous society for all. In some countries, the government bears responsibility for creating monsters in uniform. They lavish funds on personal protection, but fail to properly arm and support the police force. In Nigeria, for example, legislators have multiple bulletproof cars, while the budget for police welfare is underfunded. This leads to preventable officer deaths and officers being outgunned by criminals. Police also often work under poor conditions, with low pay and inadequate welfare. In some countries, it's even illegal for officers to protest against mistreatment. The situation is dire in developing nations where corruption and mismanagement is rampant. Police officers often have to pay out of pocket for uniforms, office renovations, and even supplies to write up crime reports. They are even expected to arrange with complainant to pay for suspects' medical care while in custody, and also pay to monitor and freeze suspect bank accounts if suspects are found guilty. So how can we then classify the world's best police force? Statistically, is it the society with less crime rate? The rate of resolved crimes? How quickly criminals are apprehended? The ease of bringing criminal to justice in a court of law? Determination of officers to go head-on with criminal on gun battle exchange? Is it the average response time to crime scene? Number of arrests made? The amount of contraband seized? Could these parameters be accurate if officers operates under different working conditions, different welfare package, different remuneration, different life coverage, technological advancement, gadget, officers' training and education, officers' safety and wellness, different funding, or multiracial society? Technological innovation has been one of the main driving forces leading to the continuous improvement of crime control and crime prevention strategies in most developed countries. Unfortunately, most developing nations are underfunded to acquire such technologies. Smart devices that are specifically built to help tackle crime are ShotSpotter, array of microphones attached to city infrastructure, such as streetlights, that detect the sound of gunfire. It then issues real-time alerts to law enforcement officers who can react more quickly than if they have to wait for reports from witnesses to come in. It is also used for automatic license plate recognition, ALPR, to enable cameras to identify vehicles and their drivers' facial recognition. Robotics. The market for robots in law enforcement is forecast to reach $5.7 billion. Robots are clearly useful in law enforcement due to their ability to go into dangerous situations. One of the most important is disposing of bombs, suspect packages, and other suspicious and potentially dangerous items. Robots are also used by security services and law enforcement for surveillance. AR glasses. In China, police officers have been using AR glasses that can identify suspects and those who are wanted for questioning. The glasses allow police to access facial and license plate recognition functions in real time. It is an interesting glimpse into where the future of law enforcement technology may be heading. Other tools, electronic monitoring and global positioning system-based technologies, GPS tracking and tagging, camera-based technologies, video surveillance, CCTV, short-range wireless communication technologies, audio-based technologies, data captured from drone footage, forensic division, criminal database, etc. Shouldn't developing countries with limited resources but still effective in reducing crime be considered for the title of world's best police force? Investing more in policing can lead to a safer society, which in turn can boost the economy. Stronger policies, like enforcing card payments and cashless economy, can also help curb crime. Remember, a majority of crimes involve drugs or alcohol, and criminals often entertained in bars and hotels before and after their villainous act. So monitoring these areas can make a big impact. Government should 1. Increase police funding. 2. Increase police wages and welfare package. 3. Initiative yearly global police exchange programs. 4. Provide superior weapons. 5. Acquire communication and surveillance gadgets. 6. Improve on police protective gears. 7. Training to improve the behavior of officers and approach with the public. 8. Autonomy for officers to carry out duties without interference from superior. 9. Provisions of toll-free emergency number. 10. Enforcement of response time to crime scene by all the emergency services. 11. Introduction of unannounced drug and alcohol tests on officers on duty. This video is dedicated to all police officers who sacrifice their lives in the line of duty to protect the life and properties of others in the society. Donate. If your enemy thirsts, give him drink. If he is hungry, feed him. The NSARS and Black Lives Matters movements might view the police as a brutal force. Both the citizens and the police agreed criminals are the real menace. We would do well to associate with those who align with our best interest and protect our peace. The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Police, therefore, is our friend. Let us donate for the families of all police officers killed on duty. In conclusion, determining the world's best police force is a complex task, and various factors must be considered. From technology and enforcement to community relations and innovative crime prevention techniques, a balance must be struck to ensure the safety and security of all citizens. One thing is certain, the role of the police force is vital in maintaining peace and order in society. Let us remember that they put their lives on the line to protect us and support them in whatever way we can. Whether it be through donations for the families of officers killed in the line of duty, or by working together with our local police force to build stronger communities, let us strive to make our police force the best in the world. Stay tuned for the next video on African Dad, European Dad, or US Dad. It will be an interesting and enlightening discussion. So be sure to tune in. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.